Alright, so, saw this one on the front page. It's a good candidate for a curse seed, potentially. We see a few familiar names here. We've got Mean, looks like they made it pretty far. And then we have Cudraziel, they might have died earlier. And I will say, as good as Primordium is, I don't think it's particularly good in this combo. So you might see Primordium and think, oh, it's going to be a strong run, but that's not necessarily the case. So, and really only two people have probably won here, because at 32k, I doubt that went to Divinity. But yeah, I don't think you can win with 32k against Divinity. So we'll see. This might be a pretty tough one. Okay, we got Seraph the Temperate. That's not necessarily tough, but it does make taking a superfood tough. Does it though? In this combo, I feel like superfood has a lot of hits. Or rather, a lot of counteraction of the sap. Maybe not many hits though, but we already start with 2 hits. 3 hits, or essentially 6 hits if it's superfood. Sin Shadow's annoying, Double Exploder's annoying. Well, we'll see here. Maybe we're just offered... Alright, no, we are offered Superfood and Aggressive, which is not the choice I wanted to make, to be honest. Because I know... probably I should take Aggressive. Even though I really don't want to. I mean, I would also say maybe... Here's one thing I will say. Ring 1, absolutely Superfood is better than Aggressive. There's just no denying that. You know, the 3 health is such a liability, and the 10 damage isn't that good, whereas the 10... this is a much better stat line for the early game, plus I actually benefit from the stats, potentially. Another thing is, because it's Wormkin, there's a lot of good... there's a lot of good, you know, artifacts, and it's pretty hard for me. Maybe not so hard because I have fractures, but it can, in general, be pretty hard for me to take Aggressive and also take a Divine Horde. I suppose, though, since we have fractures, then it's probably fine. We have a lot of defense, too, to cover the low health. There's definitely way more upside with Superfood, right? Aggressive Edible really only goes into, like, Glareminder or Alloy any good in this combo. It's one of the big downsides of the combo. Whereas Superfood, if I find, like, a Furnace Tap, has some pretty good stuff, right? Even if I don't find an Ember Drain deck, Wormkin can get by, typically. So I don't know what I take here. It's probably Aggressive, but I really wish for Superfood. I mean, the thing with Superfood, I could counteract the Temperament if I find Ember Drain stuff like Void Binding or Perils, or on the Wormkin side, I could find Echo Transfer or the rare. Whatever the rare is called, Echoes of the Past or whatever. So, like, I'd have to miss on quite a lot for Superfood to not actually counteract Temperament. And I do have some stuff for it. Kind of leaning towards Superfood, I don't know. But I'll probably just do Aggressive. I don't know. Alright, Wormkin. We definitely don't take the Bentumbra. Then Traitor's Quill is like, we already got 4 targets, we're likely to get more. Also, I want to take this Divine Horde. This makes it pretty easy for me to take this Divine Horde. Oof, these are some good Divine Hordes. I typically say Wing Clippings is not very good with Wormkin, but with the current setup, it's pretty good. You have a Traitor's Quill, and 4 pretty desirable consumables. No need of any actual etch synergy. The only downside, really the only downside here, is if we find a spell chain Broken Memories, or if we find a First of Kin. Even if we find a First of Kin, it would have to be that First of Kin is like something we're forced into, because I wouldn't really want to go into a First of Kin if I can help it. All of these are good. I mean, Mark of a Champion with Aggressive is good. Refracting Lenses gets me already like 20 health a fight. And I mean, really, I'm good into Relentless with Primordium typically, no matter what I end up with. So this could just help me with wave clear, but so could the wing clippings. I mean, the Traitor's Quill. I'm leaning toward wing clipping actually, because when a card with Consume is played, so it's not like Etch. Like even if it stays, it gets the 30 damage. I think I take wing clippings here. And we should be good to take pretty much anything we face. Other than maybe Spikes. I don't know. Spikes seems pretty... wow. This could be annoying. It's not a unit draft, but it is money going into a steal. Wormkin can be pretty reliant on trying to roll for a good upgrade. I think we can take it. I mean, we have Fractures. I have this Traitor's Quill that can solo the entire fight, probably. No unit to start with sucks. Probably I should just use this as a nuke. Right, we definitely want that. So stupid. Oh. Alright, this is okay. So Primordium survives this. I think we really need to kill this guy. And yeah, I think we just start working on that thing. Oh for 2 so far, wing clippings. Yeah, here's a great example. It's like I can actually kill with these, but since we did not roll into any of these fractures, then I'm good here. So I guess we just double fracture, or we double plank here is probably better actually. We'll go there, there. We don't want to take the hits from that guy. He would take like half of our health. Alright, we'll go double steward here, eat up these lifesteal stacks. I should probably put the other steward in front of this guy. Yeah, we'll put him in front. That should get the W. I don't know, it still has 2 lifesteal stacks, so... alright, good. Alright, we get through that one. Probably pack morsels. It's pink. It's 0 cost. It's consumable. The morsels probably are not that relevant, but early they could be. I would imagine that's better than a mortal trade and making of a morsel. Okay, pink Echo Infusion can be decent with the Primordium, though. I'm kind of leaning toward Bounding Echoes. It's like yet another, considering we really want these to come back somewhat often, and we just want to play them out. Having them be pink when we got 2 Wormkin banners come up seems pretty good to me. Plus I can play this off floor easily as a nuke. I think the Bounding Echoes wins here. Quick health. Not enough money to take the quick and reroll. I don't know that that's worth considering, but I mean, let me think. Other than a Galarian Reminder, would I want quick on anything in the Wormkin Arsenal? I don't think I would. So, like, should I just reroll here? If it's a Galarian Reminder, I don't care that I missed on quick. If it's a Galarian Reminder, I'm just happy. I've got so much defense that I really don't need a quick. Piercing and Spell Chain. Those are probably not happening. Yeah, those are not happening. Okay, do I reroll right now? I mean, I do have the health as well. So if, like, it's an egg, we'd be happy to get a 25 health. I would be happy with Bogfly egg. I'd be very sad with the other eggs. Well, I guess I wouldn't be that sad. They're usable with the aggressive edible, but I don't know. They're pretty bad. Even that, I mean, I'd just rather have like a Shard Soul. I'd rather have a Keeper of Echoes or Shard Soul Carver. That's what I want. But ideally, I need a multi to really make those super good. I think we should. I mean, if I re-roll, does it even change what I'm looking for here? I feel like it does, because I'm thinking, like, if it is the fly egg, which I think would be desirable here, I guess I wouldn't mind quick and health on them. I just don't know if that's, like, enough. No, I think we would want endless. I think we would want endless with aggressive egg. Yeah, let's re-roll. If it's, I don't think quick influence is a decision, but multi or endless would. And it's fucking large stone. God damn it. Oh god. I mean, I guess I would have liked quick on this Kinhost Vessel. I just don't like this unit. It's so bad. It's so bad with fractures. It's so bad. Begrudgingly, I guess we gotta take it, though. It is technically one of the better things. I mean, it's better than a Glug Cider. Yeah. Do I large stone it? Because now I don't have any health. I think I played myself pretty hard here. I mean, I pretty much have to, right? I pretty much have to shitstone this. That sucks. We'll leave slots open, I guess. Ideally, I just don't use this unit. Ideally, I find a better unit, because this unit sucks. But if it has to be the unit, it has to be the unit. Man, the Merchant of Steels are pretty rough. Oh my god, they're bad. Well, I'm probably taking this, so let's not take any shards here. I'm pretty disappointed in that. Alright, we take that for sure. Alright, we can take one of them out. Put down this one, I guess. I just don't think we're ever going to hatch this, so we might as well just try to damage some of these things. Definitely gotta take that guy out. Alright, he's taken out. I'm just gonna do this. Like, maybe I can hatch? I don't know. I'm killing this, so I could just actually wait for this to come back. Yeah, no sense incanting that guy. Okay, I can get 2 echoes here. Let's try for it. I don't need to shelter, though. We can shelter down there for damage. I'll just hatch going into the next portion then. I guess there was a world where I don't hatch there, but... pink making of a morsel. I don't know if I like that. Like, what's that really gonna do for me? I guess if... I don't even know that I would take a alloy if I see it. I think probably the unit I have right now is better. Don't quote me on that. But I think it is. I can work with this unit. We really do probably need to find another multi-strike or something, though, for it. I wouldn't mind another Prismal Dust. I mean... yeah, I'll take another Prismal Dust. Okay, Echo Transfer is honestly really awkward. But I don't know that I can afford not to take this. Damn, I have to give up a Hellvent. So we got double no unit draft. That kind of sucks. I have to give up a Hellvent to take this Wormkin banner. Do I even do that? Because if I take the Echo Transfer, I think we're heavily inclined to like Hellvent the Bounding Echoes. I mean, can I work with one egg and beat this? I need to definitely find removal if that's going to be the case. I mean, let's think about what I even want at the Wormkin side. I mean, in my head I'm thinking Keeper. But is a Keeper even doing that much since I now have a large stone on my egg? I don't know that it is. And we didn't hit Space Prism, so... weird as it is, I do kind of wonder if I should hit this Hellvent. I know I can definitely, with this Echo Transfer and Hellventing the Bounty Echoes, get through like most of this game. It's just Divinity that's a question at that point. I think we do that, and then we just really focus on finding Divinity answers. I basically have solved the entire game by doing this play right now. Ooh, first Hell Pact. Winged Steel not bad either, but... I mean, I have 3 Prismal Dust already, and there's a lot of X costs that could still come out. I think we definitely do the first Hell Pack. Okay, well, we have plenty of Pyre health. Or we had it, we had it, apparently. Fuck. 20 health I had to pay for that. I guess at this point it's pretty good, huh? We're past the point where it's that necessary. And yeah, I think we just Hellvent that. We want this wing clipping to... I mean, really, the Traitor's Quill, I'll be getting a lot of removal with it. Not enough to, like, remove a tank in the final battle or anything, but... you know, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Alright, here I think we do need to hatch this guy before too long. So let's try to work toward that. Definitely gotta hit you. Unfortunately, this doesn't work so well anymore on the enemies because the +3. I'll hit you, and you, I guess. There's no sweeping or anything. Since they're... wow, they're both preserved. Interesting. All that damage shield's just wasted. Another reason I really don't like eggs that much, but yeah, I don't know. Everybody seems to love the eggs. Let's give them a tap. Ooh, that is a fucked up floor. I could hatch this turn though, and the Reap would kill everything except that bitch. That's good enough for me. I think I should do that now then. I get some good morsels here. Wow, what a fucking trash draw. Well, whatever. Oh, they're all dead. I mean, if they're all dead, sure. I don't really know how they're all... Oh, the Plink hit it. Okay, wow. Plink, you are the MVP so far this run. That was an incredible snipe. I didn't even believe it could be done. Plink up here better. I can actually play that, and yet it still doesn't make sense too. Gee, I'll get like the same effect, but be able to do 30 plus 2 damage and get the same exact set of morsels. Damn it, Poopa. Poopa, you're so fat. I mean, once this guy pops, he can't be stopped, but yeah. Ooh. Oh man, the unearthed remains though. I gotta think the Umbra Stone is solving basically Divinity waves to a certain extent though. I mean, I don't know that I can hyperscale enough to do it all, but that's gonna help quite a lot. I have to imagine it's the Umbra Stone here. Yeah, there's no way that unearthed... I mean, the unearthed remains... Ooh. Now we're in the territory, though, of, like... Here's the thing with the Keeper. One of them is just not good enough. I guess I could... No. Hallowed Construct... I feel like if I take the Keeper, I really do need to commit to, like, a whole lot of them. We've already passed a Hellvent. There's a Hellvent there. I don't know, it is pink as well for what that's worth. It sucks because a large stone... I think if I didn't have a large stone, I might be open to this, but... I don't think that I can work with it. So let's just skip, I think. It's pretty late to try to put Keeper stuff together. I mean, I would prefer Keeper stuff to what I'm doing right now, absolutely, but... What I'm doing right now, I've committed to a certain extent. You know, the cards I have in this deck are... Honestly, they'd be okay for the Keeper. But I don't want to take a pip upgrade. I absolutely do not want to do that. I would want to already have like 2 Keepers to commit to that. I think we just skip, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and draw, of course. I mean, if you look at the map, basically it's just frickin' Merchant of Magics from here on out. I mean, I should try to hit maybe this steel. It's the least shitty of all these steals. I mean, this is the worst steel. This one's not much better. This one's not much better. But this one at least has a Caverns. Yeah, I give up a Vortex, but it's like every other magic is what I'm hitting. So Let's hit him. Double stack. I suppose I could double stack a Prismal Dust. Since we're most likely not putting in a purge. We should purge this piece of shit, huh? Except we should just remove it, because I don't want to have to play it. I don't know. 30 power on a Plink? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I guess I have 25 shards to play with, right? Because I'm probably not going to put a Steward into my thing. There's no good essences in my future. Like an Ember Forge or something, I'm not going to do that. I don't even know the double stack is worth my money, honestly. I feel like I do want to get maybe these fractures out of here. I don't think they're that good. I think with double bounding echoes, I really don't need those. And I don't know, I might want to keep a lot of money around for removals, to be honest. That should be, well, it's permafrosted. I still think it should be cheap, though, because we do want to play it. I don't think I need a 10 even. Holdover? That is the worst holdover in the world. I guess I could hold that over. It's really weird though, because I need to hatch the egg before that starts to make sense. I guess I can just not, I mean, I'm not playing it anyway the first time I see it. See, that I'd take, and if I took the double stack, I might not be able to afford like the rest of the stuff here. I could keep some fractures or some plinks. I feel like the plink is better because well, is it? It's probably not better, I guess. The plinks, actually I can Surge Stone, which is pretty good with the Traitor's Quill. I guess that's okay. And definitely get rid of the shit trove. Then I guess just a Steward. Don't really want to go to 50 if I can help it then. It's Party Boy, we don't want to deal with anything. Now I could flex a superfood here if we think it makes sense. I think because we don't have... I mean, it would allow me to go top. There's a thing. But then I sacrifice so much attack for that. I don't think that's doable. I think we just... How many temples do I have? 1, 2, 3. Three different 1 out of 3s. To try to get intrinsic. Maybe there's also Chain of Gems opportunity. I have ways that I could set up top. And even if I don't find those, just sometimes I will probably in my opener have Prismal Dusts. And that would be good enough as well. You know, we just need to thin the deck out, I guess, which is, I guess, the plan. So I think we commit to full aggressive. We have an Umbra Stone. This should be fine. So this is where Cadraziel went down. It is Party Boy. Heaven's Seal. Oh. I mean, I am only on 40 shards, but I feel like a lot of my damage comes from chipping in the Traitor's Quill on the way up. I suppose we could just really focus on trying to hard hatch this guy, though. And I have 90 health. I feel like I should pay a little health here if I have to for the artifact. The thing about this wave is they're not that hard. They will fuck my draw over, but well, maybe I set up bottom though anyway. We'll see. I think it's worth the random artifact here, even though it's such a bad reward typically. I believe setting up bottom is what we need to do here. I mean, it's Party Boy, it's Scourges. I think that is the plan. But this is Exhibit A of why fractures suck with eggs. Exhibit fucking A. Now, can I realistically kill this? If not, I should kill those. Damn, am I gonna throw here? So I can do let's go from the best case scenario first. If I do this and it kills that guy, then I can do 42, 72, 72, and why did this guy have to get sharded up? Come on. Fucking 40 shards. Piece of shit. 72, I mean, I don't think it's enough. And then 102, 137, 157. It's not even close. So we should just kill these, I guess. Try to get something going here. I mean, this guy's just gonna absolutely fuck me over. Well, I might be joining COD here. This fucker is so hard to fucking hatch. Hate this shit. Can't even kill that guy. My god. Well, I'm not opposed to reloading this fight if I have to. Okay, I can kill that guy with a Quill. I think we get through this hopefully. I don't know. Didn't even kill that guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, do that. At least you're killing that shit. 90 health. Let's count how much this guy takes us down by. Holy shit. One fucking guy. One fucking guy. What a goddamn joke. So stupid. Oh, I didn't even do that. Well, I'm too tilted, I guess. It probably won't matter, because honestly, at this point, we win, but... like... I should have just sat up top. I don't know that I could kill that guy, though, even then. 18 health. Well, that's not worth it. I could have had that guy... I probably could have only took maybe 2 hits from him if I didn't take Heaven's Seal. And it's a fucking tempered toe. Exhibit A. Exhibit A of why you don't at all even remotely reach for random artifact reward. I probably have thrown the run now at this point. I'd hate to be pessimistic. At least the Pyro Remains lines up with the one steal that we want to hit. I mean, I guess I take it because Plinks, but... Exhibit A. That's like Exhibit A of why we don't do that. Damn it. Caven, that would have been fun. I could actually have worked with that, you know, with the, Keepers, had I taken them. I mean, it probably still wouldn't work. It's so slow and it's so awkward. Honestly, I just needed that pyre health, and I think I'd be fine, but now I don't have that pyre health, and shit's gonna be fucking nightmare. Okay, Soul Siphon could help me. But that is an Ancient Resonance. That's like the exact card that I've been wanting. I have to imagine we just take this. If I can just get a Piercing on it, we'd be good to go. So then, as long as it doesn't get me purged 3 times in a row, then I have some good hits. Another Exhibit A of why... Well, maybe I could still take this. I was going to say another Exhibit A of why I cannot take... or why eggs suck. Because these extract cards are very hard to take. But I will say this, if I have Umbra Stone applied, 6 melee weakness to the unit I hit would be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. But it'd be pretty hard for me. I don't know, it's still just really hard for me to play the damn card. I think we have to take the pink Ancient Resonance here. Capricious not necessarily helping us either, by the way, with that resonance. Alright, we really need to find Endless. I kinda do want it. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda do. Now I wish I took the Soul Siphon, but let me think here. I do kind of feel like this works. Specifically for Divinity, I probably will never need it to be endless in any fight other than Divinity, but I think that's pretty good. I think the endless upgrade here is gonna work. It's not the typical setup where I'm just spamming these eggs on every floor. The idea here is, by the time I hatch the egg, Primordium's probably popped anyway, and I can fit another one of these onto the floor if it's top floor. This is assuming a top floor setup. If I don't get a top floor, even if I go mid though, having a second one of these top wouldn't be horrible. I think we do want the endless, and if I get like a microstone, that'd be great. Oh yes, Pyre Health. Wow. My god. I would have literally taken the frickin' Penitent Remains event over this, because I would actually take... This would be one of the rare times of Weathered Coldstones be amazing. I mean, I have 2 Bounding Echoes. I have health that I need. Fucking sign me up. But no, it's just absolute trash. What the fuck? I think we gotta take this. I don't know, maybe we need to remove some cards. If it's Stealth Boss, with these Prismal Dusts, I highly doubt we have any issues. But I do need to actually have some draw consistency here. So we'll go with that. It is Stealth Boss, and it's these. Dare I take another questionable trial? Because that could absolutely kill Primordium. Most likely not, because that first wave is a joke, but I mean, it could. I also have to play cards off the floor to prepare for the Clip Guardian. I mean, at this point, I may as well. Alright, that's a good hit for that. I guess we could do this too. Though I will admit, perhaps I guess I could save that for the Stealth Boss. Right. I do need to prep this floor, but maybe the way I don't know. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Save them for Stealth Boss? I think so. Now at this point I really should try to hatch up here. Is 3 of them overkill? Oops. I need to make sure that I don't burn all of my Prismal Dust, so if it... Okay, can't do that yet. Soften you up. Luckily this guy hatching means I can fuck all of that up. I think let's see, to hatch I need to play these. So, I'll get rid of that, I guess. Okay, you're hatched. We should be good now. Especially with this. Oh, I can get this in. I don't know that that helps me. 107. I think it should be fine. We'll put this one... I guess this one goes to the back. This is awkward. I suppose I'll do it though. I have so many morsels. I don't know if this helps. I guess it would. Am I realistically gonna hatch this guy? I wonder. Maybe I should just be doing this. I don't want my main guy to die here for sure. 7. Oh my god, it seriously 50-50'd me on every single Prismal Dust. I mean, I haven't even won a single fucking hit on this, apparently. Well, I guess we gotta do this then. That actually makes things pretty fucking shitty. I can't even play that. I shouldn't have played it in the first place. I don't know. We might be fucking dead. We'll see. At least I got a lot of these to work with. Still not hatching because it's such a good fucking unit. So this hits there. That hits there. We don't want to put the ones with... Put it like this, I think. That'll eat up a lot of stealth. Should be able to hatch. Once I hatch, we're good. Maybe I should have just left space for the egg, though. Wow, I'm actually barely hatching here. Still stealthed. What the fuck? Alright, I mean, if I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm not gonna mess with it. That was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay, that's a little bit better. Ember Cache. Crucible Extension. I could fit another egg on, maybe. Eventually, it's pink. I could see either Ember Cache or Crucible. The Crucible Extension has a better upgrade. It's Ember reduced. I suppose I don't mind the Crucible Extension. I mean, I could maybe, in the Divinity fight, eventually get 3 of these. Is that necessary, though? I don't know if it's all that necessary. Ember Cache, I don't know. It's a little slow, it's not pink. But is it even that good? I feel like it's not that good. I mean, I will say this, if I had a Bog Slime, I would take it. But I don't, because all these relics have kind of, I don't know, the first ones had me excited, but like the first 3 were great. It's been kind of downhill since then. I don't know, is the Crucible Extension worth adding here? I think so, because like honestly, once I remove those stewards, I'm probably removing pink cards, I don't know. This would get me a lot of extra damage. It just isn't going to help me hatch my eggs. But is it going to hurt that much? Like, does this help that much more? And hey, let's say if I do find a Bog Slime, then Ember Cache is absolutely popping the fuck off, right? This might still be better even without a Bog Slime. I'm just thinking like the Wing Clipping plus Traitor's Quill synergy here. Like it's a lot of damage at really no cost to me other than like the first draw through, but it's permafrosted, so I don't even have to like reach to play it. I think I take the Ember Cache. Okay, Soul Siphon, Pink Forgotten Trade, Permafrosted, or Revenge of the Damned. Revenge of the Damned has a damage upgrade. I think that has to be the call. Absolutely. That helps with everything I need to do. So that's really good. I assume we're going to the right. I don't know though. Now that I have a lot of trinkets that could be good, but it might be better just... there's Pyre Health. I think we go to the right. Hellvent probably goes on Ancient Resonance, even though it's pretty hard to play, but with the Ember Cache, not that hard to play. I mean, I could do the Damned as well. I think those are the options I'm looking at. I don't know, maybe the left side is better. I would have the extra 75 gold, so I'd have enough to get the one trinket that I want. I mean, I guess even a Kruska wouldn't be horrible with the Echo Transfer and the Revenge of the Damned. I need the Pyre Health and the Hellvent, though. I could completely brick on the left, where I'm guaranteed at least some decent value on the right. Plus, if I can get a Pierce on this, that would be an amazing Hellvent. I think that would beat that out, even though it costs 2. Okay, Intrinsic and -2. Intrinsic we put on a Prismal Dust, I think. Because we absolutely want to play top. So that's a pretty easy one. Now, -2, I could do that here. I'm pretty sure we want to maybe hold out for piercing on it, though. But if I'm going to Hellvent it, should I just do that? It'd be really good into this fight, the Temperament fight. It's the only thing that -2 is good here, and since I really do need to like put my shards into something, because I'm not going to put a Steward into my egg. I wouldn't mind this. It is going to cost me basically the Steward infusion to do this and Hellvent it, but I think that's okay. I have a Revenge of the Damned plus that. Like, this Divinity waves, I think, are generally going to be dealt with by this. Oh, cha. Fuck yes. I am an absolute genius. Look at that. Look at that. Well, does that change anything? I probably should have checked that before I started doing shit. So I have a Bog Slime. I mean, that just makes everything... I mean, my god. Maybe I Hellvent this. I don't know. That doesn't cost me any shards. Now I am thinking maybe I Hellvent this. Doesn't cost me any shards. Yeah. Alright, that changes things. Was there anything else? No. Okay. I think this run's about to go into Skyrim mode. We've leveled up. We've got all our masteries. I could set up bottom. Go Primordium first. However, have I learned nothing of my mistakes from the other fight? Maybe a mid is fine. I mean, I could kill them. I just feel like I'm going to have to pour resources into the bottom anyway. And with the Endless Egg, I think it's fine that I go bottom. Right, you can have that. We will go here and here. I can't remember if there's... I don't think there's sweepers, but... And we definitely do not keep that Echo Transfer. Okay. One. Oh, right. I have tempered. Whatever. Perfect amount of Ember. Alright, we are definitely hatching fast now. Let's put you there, I guess. Don't have time for this. I hatched before this guy could even get eaten, so that's pretty cool. Let's play that for sure. Although I should probably try to hatch this guy. Alright, they're all dying. I can put these here. Might as well hatch it. Wait, how did you not hatch? I thought you for sure were hatching there. Alright, you're hatching. Let's give you Umberstone. I can put another egg down here. Give you a lifesteal too, I guess. Might as well start getting this going. Definitely gotta get rid of these stewards. Alright, let's put you in the back, I guess. Is it just me, or have I played fucking like 3 of the. I feel like I've played this like 3 times and I haven't seen a single excavated ember come by. Although I guess that makes sense, technically. Technically, I guess that makes sense because I guess that's my first time cycling through the deck. Okay, now we can start fucking going to fucking town. Do we even need to put that down? I don't know that we do. Might as well though, I guess Ember Drain doesn't matter at this point. Let's give that guy some damage. I did that in the wrong order, who cares? It's Skyrim. No need to dodge the enemy's attacks. I can just tank everything. No need to aim my abilities. I'll just summon a Flame Atronach. You know the drill. I suppose Relentless could still be an issue, I don't know. Ooh. Okay, Accelerated Incubation and it's pink. Gee, I wonder what I'll take here. Morsel shit or that? It's the rare run where this egg actually feels alright. I do kind of wonder if Pip at this point, though, which makes me really sad. Am I sad that I didn't take the Crucible thing? Because didn't I take the Calcified Embers instead? And those are theoretically... I mean, they didn't really pop off that fight, but I think the longer the fight, the more it will hopefully pop off. I don't know. Definitely don't need Ember. If I do Pip, I don't think it changes much. It just means that mid I can play one more egg, which I don't think is relevant. Well, Chain of Gems. I guess it's just for one battle though. So we're in ring 7 here. Maybe if it's Wilt Wings or Shade Wings, we would like the Divine Infused Mallet. We could do that. Alright, we go left for sure. Damn, no Pierce. Spell Chain and Intrinsic. So I need 25 shards. Spell Chain and Intrinsic. I don't see any good spell chains. Intrinsic, maybe Abounding Echoes. I kind of am doubtful though that that's worth my shards. I think we just take whatever the next thing gives us, because I think these are the worst things we could have right now. I think we would definitely like a -2 I could put on anything really. Most likely I don't get the full value out of it, but it's still going to be better to me than a Spell Chain. I could take a Purge, I could take Piercing. Piercing is the best thing I could find, but plus 30 would work too. I think we got to make these cheaper. The Pierce would go on the thing. We could search on as many of these as we can. Poop Frost, I don't think... Is there caverns here? We should have checked that first. Let's check the caverns. Okay, well these caverns have kind of sucked. Monster Rail Spike... I guess so. Actually... Get rid of one of them. It's Spell Rail Spike's better because you can play it for 0. And we have a Vortex anyway. We're just going to use that to get rid of the stews. Okay. Holdover. I get... Well, that makes Pierce and 30 not so good of upgrades, but... I guess I can just put them on a Plink, worst comes to worst, because a Holdover Revenge of the Damned... I think I need to hold it over, honestly. To be honest, I actually don't think that's very good. I feel like I definitely want to play these for free, so let's just get those cheap. And we'll see. Otherwise, we'll hold the gold for now. Do I gain anything from superfood? I don't think so. Most of those buffs get hatched anyway. We just want flat stats. Okay. Spikes. That's a bit rough. That means Primordium very likely... No, I mean, I'm putting damage shield, but fuck. These could be tough. This thing is only 50% chance to do 10, so they have to not get sharded up and still lose a 50-50 to even get dealt with. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I did kind of skimp on the backline removal. I didn't put holdover on that. I didn't hellvent this. I don't want to overestimate how fucked this fight might be for me, but I think we need to do this for the money. I don't think the spikes portion of it is that relevant. Okay, but Mallet at least did something there. Now we have somewhat of a dilemma, because this does cost me an echo to do this, but I think we do want to put that damage in. And I can put this here. I think that's fine. This obviously we gotta hold on to. Okay, I could, there's some stuff I can do here for sure. Alright. That is okay by me. This has got to be the most powerful Traitor's Quill I've ever put together. Alright, that guy's dying anyway. Let's get this guy set up mid. I do want to do that though. Do that. He's already hatching. Why don't we do this then? I can do that. Mallet has done nothing since like really the first hit. We'd want to hit this while we can. Blast these. I'm gonna put it here just because it is the endless egg. This guy mid's probably gonna die. Oh, that made him not hatch though. God damn it. Alright, I'll give you some. I guess we could go bottom. You're fucking dying anyway. Oh, are you? Not really. Okay. I guess we could go for a hatch down here. Okay. Not sure how the eating here will work. Okay. Well, so far I gotta say the Excavated Ember is not like performing how I thought it would. We absolutely do not want that. These are crap. I could maybe pull the Void Binding off, but I doubt it. I could take a non-pink Ancient Resonance, which is very likely to become pink. I could take a Broken Memories. I could take a... I mean, all of these are kind of good. Leaning toward the Resonance. I don't feel I want Soul Crushing Guild. Am I crazy for thinking that? I feel like I want the floor-wide damage. Plus now I have a better... If there is like a Pierce target... Because Revenge could just take the 30, right? It doesn't actually even need anything. At 18, it's killing most stuff. It won't kill a Lightwing, I think, or a Shadewing. But a 30 could make it do that. Even a plus 10, an additional plus 10 could. But this would benefit a lot from the Pierce in particular. But I could settle for 30 on it. I think we take this. I think it's that floor-wide damage that we need. Right, those are not working. Maybe I could do the Reap, I don't know. Okay, Pierce. Beautiful. We pierce that. And we put 30 here. Right at 100. Holdover? No way am I holding those over. Wow, look at that. Only basics left for holdover. That's how you know you went into a consumed deck. Could make these cheaper. I think that makes sense. I might be removing quite a lot of stuff. Shitfrost. I'm gonna remove quite a lot. Depends on if I can get some usable artifacts. Not really. The base charge is maybe worth buying, though. Let's see. So I only have Hellbound, right? Okay. I think the Fractures are pretty bad. I would almost say the Plinks are better than the Fractures at this point. I think, because those... Even though I do have Pierce on this, and I'm probably Hellventing this... Am I? I don't know. I could Hellvent so many of these things. Like the Accelerating Incubation could be good. I think it's the Pierce. I don't know. Yeah, I think either way though, the Plink I think is better than the Fracture because it could break spell shield, and I'm not necessarily going to always have my Pierce available. So I think these Fractures are the first to go. Almost. Damn. 245. I think I'm better off though with the removal than the two initial echoes. I think I do dupe this. Dupe this. Yep. I'm fine with that. And I guess we could go plus 10 and permafrost on something. I could permafrost one of these maybe. Who knows? Nothing else to do with my money. Alright. We should be good to go. I feel pretty good about this. Okay. We could hold on to this, but actually I'm gonna go hard on this just because we are getting sapped. Do that there. I'm definitely fine pinking all of this. Not hatched yet. Okay. 180 health. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I don't know that trample there actually is the best. I feel like it is. You guys can all die. Alright, now we should theoretically start popping off, right? We'd rather do it up here. I think we can just throw some damage shield that way. But we want the most there. We can throw some here. You're not hatching anyway, so let's just give you some more damage. At 20 health, I actually can't keep it alive unless I draw into what I need to draw into, so... Oh, that actually works. Nope, no it doesn't. Because I was already killing them anyway. Well, we'll just give you that then. And... I'll... kill this, I guess? That isn't where I put him. Oh, come on. There we go. Now you won't die, will ya? This motherfucker bangs, I guess. Well, we can't fit that guy anywhere, so... we should start trying to make sure we're not dying to the boss here. Should be able to kill that at least. Get some hits in. I need to understand that I don't actually have endless, whatever you call it. Endless damage shield. They do burn out depending on RNG. So yeah, I don't want to overestimate my myself here. For sure. Okay, this is fine for this. Let's do this to break the damage shield. But here we'll do this. This is another fine one. That health would actually be pretty good. It's kind of actually bad for me to hatch it the way I'm doing, huh? Like I'm missing out on 40 attack. Which is definitely bad. 40. How are you not dying? Put this here then. I'll let that go. I may have fucked up. We'll find out. Can't even really hatch him here, unfortunately. I guess I'll just wait for him to come up here. Man, I might have to reload this fight. Let's save this, I guess. This motherfucker doesn't want to die. I only have one prismal. I gotta say, these prismal dusts have not, like, impressed me that much. Fuck. Man. Is there any way this can survive? I mean, there's just so much damage coming in. So what is it? 16 by 2, that's 32. 14 is 44 or something, then 64. 20, yeah, there's no way he survives, even if I take off 16 of that damage. But I could get this thing to get eaten with some extra health, which seems to be the sticking point here. Let's give him some extra damage too. We're just feeding him more shit. Well, whatever. Give him trample. Hopefully we can get that prismal dust, or at least the floor-wide clear. Floor-wide clear works. But I suppose we should do this first. I do want to kill this guy if I can. It doesn't look like... Alright, I should be able to. gonna give you a fuckload of stuff. Maybe you're not dying after all of that. I guess when this guy lives, you will. They still have their spell shield. Okay. Not now. Okay, we're gonna go like that. You have 14 damage shield now. I hope that can be enough. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna give it to him. The shelters didn't seem to come back either, huh? So him dying here. Unfortunately, he's one short of being able to... I think I can keep him alive, maybe. Damn. That's not good. To get him back next turn in front. That actually might be good though, because if I can somehow hatch him, that means I probably don't want this card to come back though. So we'll hold that. Yeah. Oh, looks like they might be just basically killing him anyway. Oh, we'll just guarantee it here. Bye-bye. Alright, got him. That run did not go the direction I thought it would. I was thinking more along the lines of just, like, 2 of the eggs when I did the endless upgrade, but it actually turned into just typical multi-floor shenanigans. The large stone made things a lot harder than it probably needed to be, but then again, they gave it a lot of health. I would have preferred quick. If I would have had the quick instead of large stone, this would have been a lot easier. But we got through it anyway. Yeah, Kinhost Vessel. I still think it sucks. I still think this unit sucks. Results not typical, I would say. I mean, we had a freaking... The Bog Slime made all of those shenanigans possible. Without that... And you know, we were hard carried by Traitor's Quill. I don't know if I want to give too much credit to Wing Clippings. I feel like it wasn't actually doing what I needed it to do on the turns that I needed it to do it on. So I'm not actually going to give Wing Clippings the credit it might deserve. Because at least when I was paying attention, it seemed like it was not preserving the cards I needed to preserve, basically ever. But yeah, it was a run. So let's see what everyone here did. Okay, self-infused alloy. That is reasonable. Though, I don't know about the superfood. Looks like it did get the stalwart. I mean, I guess it works with this. I think this could have really worked out poorly, though, if stalwart was never added. Maybe it still works, but it's obviously much better with hitting on stalwart. Shroud Spike. I don't know why he's going Soul Siphon in this build. Is it just for the Echo Transfer spell chain? I guess the spell chain Echo Transfer. I mean, you know, yeah, that makes sense. I do like that he took the Traitor's Quill Wing Clippings. That could definitely, you know, that had that same setup that we have. Light's Gift. I don't remember seeing that. Winged Steel over the X cost. I don't know if I like that. I feel like we got a lot of value out of the X cost artifact, and really we low rolled on it, right? We never got any actual X costs offered beyond that. It could have been a much better than it was. It was actually very, very unlikely that we didn't see any X costs from that point in the game out. Think about how many Umbra things are. I guess we technically did see a Shroud Spike, but obviously that wasn't going to work with our deck. Speaking of Shroud Spike, I'm surprised to not see that in his deck, given that he has an Alloyed Construct. But I guess he has no Morsel. Well, he has Making of a Morsel. Yeah. Oh, he did have it. What am I saying? It just like shows up weirdly in the list. I guess it shows up just randomly with the 0 costs. Makes sense. So yeah, that makes sense that he had that. I could see this being pretty powerful. It's much more straightforward of a deck than mine, right? And this works out, and this could be a testament to, again, even with all of the high rolls that I had for my egg, the fact that this deck seems to have actually had an easier time shows quite a lot, right? I mean, I can't necessarily facilitate a holdover Spellchain Echo Transfer in my deck, right? We could barely facilitate the normal one. But he can do it, right? And he didn't even necessarily have, other than the Soul Siphon, he didn't have actually a better, I don't see Bounding Echoes. Like, it's not necessarily a better Echo deck, right? There's mine. And this is, I believe, the only other one that won. I don't mind the refracting lenses here. All things considered, it might have been better considering how little I actually got out of my wing clippings. And I do like the Hell Pact prototype. Wow. To be honest, I'm a little surprised this wins with just one keeper. I mean, this is the type of deck I feel... I don't know what his plan with this one is. Crucible Extension, I guess just fit them all on the floor. I mean, I guess it is a 1-1 at the end of the day. I feel like it'd be pretty slow. That's pretty good. I mean, this is another thing that's just really powerful that you can do when you're not running these stupid eggs, right? Probably just took this because it's pink and Bog Slime, is my guess. That's an interesting deck. Use Multi-Striking Stewards with a single keeper plus the Primordium. I'm a little surprised, though, to be honest, that they're taking Superfood over Aggressive. I feel like... I don't think it's that egregious, but I do feel like the Aggressive has a bit more for it, considering the combo, and also the fact that it serves the Temperament. Again, if they didn't hit this, the Echo Transfer, I think they could have had pretty much a very tough time with Serve the Temperament. Because there was nothing else that would have countered that sap on this run. Nothing. I guess there was a late Void Binding, but I don't think you could have built into that by that point. So this loses... Probably... It's interesting that it loses, because it actually looks like a pretty fine deck to me. It is at 150 shards, though. I could see this having issues with the mini-boss. My guess is it just dies to the mini-boss. Probably needed, honestly, to have kept... See, this is a deck I could have made, but I would have still kept, like, the egg. So I wonder... I would have assumed they had an egg at one point and just removed it. I think you could have done this and kept the egg, and then you would have been better off. Mark of a Champion. I don't mind it, but this is actually the worst deck for that. You know, the other decks have actual multi-strikers, right? Alloy Construct, I have. So it is kind of funny that the only player that took that was the one that, like, Yeah, I'm a little actually. I guess I don't like the deck now because they took the Mark of Champion early on. They should have leaned into that. And considering you saw an egg, you saw and even alloy, you're forced to see the alloy because it was on ring 3, right? So I don't like the decision to try to go to the single striking keepers if you're going that hard into the Primordium's value. Like if you're committing to that and you see two options already that are gonna be better for that, should have just committed to that. And again, I don't like the wing steel over the X cost artifact. No, I really don't like the Abandoned Tumbra here over Traitor's Quill. And this makes not a whole lot of sense. This would make sense if you kept the alloy, I guess, because it does have multi-strike, so I can kind of see the keeper infusion, but like that, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's prototype, but at this point, just take the alloy. At this point, just take the alloy. If you have a morsel maker, this is just a little off. Now, at the end of the day, Echo Infusion will go good into one of these units, but still, you'd be better off in the self-infused ally. I actually think I like the first deck the most as I look through these. This one's the most straightforward. It benefits the best from this. The only thing I guess I don't like is the superfood. And maybe the wing steel, but everything else I like quite a lot. What is this? Oh, this is Mean. So Mean did this as well. I'm not sure what Mean's plan here was with this. Because he doesn't even have the prototype for his stewards. It makes it to Last Divinity at least, but maybe plan was just to go mid. Because I don't see... Yeah, I don't see intrinsic on like Prismal Dust. Although he is superfood, so he doesn't need it necessarily. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan on this one was. Maybe just extra space since it's a 1-pip unit and you can use like Shroud Spike. I guess that's the thing. I just don't think there's enough strikes here. You do have some removal. Oh yeah, this is as I suspected. They won, but they didn't take on Divinity. So being the elitists that we are, we don't count it. But it is kind of interesting that this is just way different than any deck we've seen. I mean, all of the decks have been pretty different from one another, but this one is like extra different. It has a Kinhost Carapace, which ironically I kind of wish I found. It would have been pretty good into my my egg. Allied Construct not self-infused with, and then a Warden. Yeah, there. I mean, this definitely wouldn't have beat Divinity. Very interesting, this is the first one, it looks like, that didn't even take the Echo Transfer. Which I guess you just wouldn't really need it, though, if you're not going for Divinity. It's the difference in the craziness of scaling you need to take on Divinity versus the rest of the game, right? Not sure I like these upgrades either, though. Like, Pip and Ember. Cod Razio. So far, Cod, I have to give my fist bump out because he's the only other one going the Kinhost Vessel. Which, as a Kinhost Vessel hater, I gotta say, I am thinking that it was just the correct move to take this here. Now, I don't know about this Morsel Maker infusion, though, I will say that. And I don't mind the Keeper. I just think it's a little awkward to pull off. Maybe particularly with the Endless. upgrade. I almost wonder... Confusion... he went pretty hard on shards here. 130 to ring 4 and took the trial and didn't have the... yeah, I don't think there's any chance this has of beating those 180 health tanks. No Traitor's Quill. The scaling is quite slow. There's one heavy hitting spell, and it has to, and even that's not going to be enough, even if it hits the guy, right? I also think I wouldn't do this one here, because it's still going to cost 3 to remove this. I think I'd rather just remove it straight up. So I do like the direction he is going, but he just kind of went way too heavy into this ring. This would have worked out in the long run, I think, because it's not all that different from what we were doing. I would have preferred this version of the... Well, I would have probably gone endless, and I guess I would have had quick, and I guess I wouldn't have had endless. It's kind of a blessing that I guess I got the large stone down. I think about it, because if I took quick, I probably would have locked in the 25 health as well, and I wouldn't have been able to go endless. And I don't know that I can win without going endless, just based on everything that came up. I mean, I would probably go harder on the Echo Transfer. I would have had the help. Maybe I would have spell chained it at that point. Because then I would have the Umbra Stone, and I don't know, maybe it would work out. Hard to say. I mean, 30 attack per turn times 2 with trample, I guess, would get there. So I guess my 25 health and quick would have maybe even been easier than the endless variant. Hard to say for sure. Shadow Eater. Wow. We are seeing every unit in this run. I don't actually mind this. Shadow Eater with an allied construct can work. I've done this before. Particularly if he survived long enough to see the Shroud Spike, it would have worked out pretty well for him, but he didn't, unfortunately. Which is too bad. 70 shards is a little high, I think. Like I don't like the spell chain here whatsoever. We're putting shards into things that don't help you kill stuff. I would have rather seen it here. Or just not seen that 15 shards be taken. Looks like it doesn't make it to, even without the Heaven's Seal, it doesn't even make it to Relentless. Which is not overly surprising to me. I guess another thing, though, about this is, like, with Primordium, feeding it. Also, no aggressive, don't like it. Okay, real quick. Con is the only one that went aggressive so far. No, Anti-Real did as well. I really don't think that... Yeah, I really think the aggressive is correct here. I mean, think of how much easier this would be if he had aggressive. This thing would be getting, instead of 3 attack a turn, it would have been getting 20 attack a turn. It still has a problem, though, of, like, if it's what's getting fed the Primordium, it has no extra space. I'd almost say if you're gonna commit to this, you should have took a pip upgrade, because you're only fueling 1 time per turn, and then you can get caught. You can get caught out without being able to attack. So I do think they should have took a pip upgrade. As a person that generally doesn't want to take a pip upgrade, I think they should have. This player didn't go with any shards and didn't take any trials at all, which probably hurt their overall ability to have stuff. I mean, they missed out on some pretty key artifacts. I don't mind... Well, I got another superfood. I think the main problem I have with superfood is this. It's It's very similar to Stygian, right? There's really nothing that Wormkin does for superfood. It can give them the shelter armor, wooey, right? So you're relying completely on Umbra to hit the Ember Drain package. Otherwise you're getting no offense from it. And not only that, it's a liability into Seraph the Temperate. So I really stand by the aggressive here as being the correct choice. I'm really curious. That Kinhost Carapace must have been... That was on ring 3 then when I took the Hellvent. I don't know that I could even take it there. Because I would have not had Endless at that point. And if I'm not getting... I guess even without Endless, it's an okay infusion, though. It still is 20 stats to the unit. 20/20, because you hatch it. I guess I would take it, and then I would have been really happy to have Endless, but I think I liked the Hellvent on the Bounding Echoes, and the fact that I needed Fire Health. Or that I wanted Fire Health. Because I knew typically with Kinhost Vessel you're leaking early on. Oh well, I've talked this one to death. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.